Hi, it's Kayla from the Salty Yankee, and today I'm going to be assembling the cross box. This is going to be the Christmas version I'm doing now, but this will be identical to the Easter version if you wanted to go get that one. It just, the flowers are different and the message on the banner is different. Other than that, the structure itself is exactly the same. Let me show you all the pieces that are included. A lot of the pieces are going to look quite similar to one another, but I did everything that I could to make them sort of easy to sort through. So first thing, go ahead and grab the one that has the stitching and the one that has this banner, and just go ahead and put those aside. Those are going to be for details, so we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the actual box. So let's start first with our crosses. We're gonna separate the lid of the box from the bottom of the box so we don't get mixed up. So we've got two crosses here. They're very, very similar. One is slightly smaller, just a teeny bit smaller. So the top, the lid, is bigger than the bottom. So we're gonna take the bigger one, the one for the lid, and we're gonna put it aside. And we're gonna keep the smaller cross. We're gonna work on the bottom of the box. And then when it comes to your strips, you've got 6 strips. 3 of the strips have circles cut into them, and 3 of them do not. We're gonna take the 3 that do not. So for the bottom of the box, you have the smaller cross, and you have the 3 strips that do not have circles in them, okay? So I am going to pull in my little handy reference that I did because there's no way I'm gonna remember the way that I had it. So it shows right here. So I have the, that, and that. So this is the way that I have them arranged, just like this. And I have this is gonna come with it. So starting at the top, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this will go here, this will go here, going clockwise around. And I'm gonna take the tab that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Now remember, these are going to fold like that, because this is the bottom of the box. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this one this way. All of these tabs are gonna fold upward, so let's do that first. Let's fold them all upward. Okay, and so we know this one is the top. We know this one folds this way, which means this one will fold outward. You're just gonna kind of follow the shape of the cross with your folding. And that means this one goes in. Okay, so like that. And what I'm gonna do before I start gluing is I'm gonna fold all of them first because I wanna make sure that I'm doing this properly. So then I've got this one next. So the one that has 3, 1, 2, 3. So folding these up. Okay, and now remember where I ended, I'm going this way. Where I ended, I have a tab. See, I have a tab right here, which means I'm starting with the end that does not. Okay, so that means that this one goes here. And then that leaves me with this. Now remember, I ended with a tab, which means the next one is gonna be this one with no tab, which means that we're gonna fold it this way. Let's do this. I'm gonna pull these out. Let's do the bottom first, because I feel like the bottom is really nice and simple. It's very obvious where the bottom goes. So let's add glue to this. So this is the long strip with 3. And now these 2 guys can just fold up like that. So I'm gonna add my glue and get those set. So I'm gonna glue this down. And then I'm adding glue to that tab, that, you know, that one that we folded in. And so I can connect it all together like this. Following the shape, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue all these guys down. That is all set. So this is the bottom of the box. The top, of course, is open. So this is where the treats will go in. And let's bring in the top. So got this set up now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, the 4 sides here. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 sides here, and then of course the 3 sides on the bottom. So 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, like that. And I'm gonna speed through gluing this because it's the same as the top. Okay, so here's the top, and you can tell this is the top because it has these on it. And that will fit onto the bottom. Like that. So I am just getting out all my little details. So we've got a flower in 3 pieces. We've got our leaves. We have these 2 banner pieces for our text, and then we have our stitched, you know, looking piece, and then we have the one that has the back of the banner welded to it. So this is what we've got. If you have the Easter one, you'll just have 3 flowers, you know, instead of the 1. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this. So this will fit right on top of this. And then before I glue anything, I'm gonna make sure that these banners fit properly and that I'm not doing it backwards. So I'm gonna move these aside exactly as they are so I don't mix that up later. So I'm gonna glue this down to this. Let's go ahead and do our letters. I did mine in vinyl. You're probably gonna have to do them in vinyl because they're pretty tiny. I also had this thought that doing it with your Cricut pen would be really cute. Okay, I have my vinyl stuck on. So now I can go ahead and put these down. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my flower. So first thing, let's get this center glued down because if I lose it, it'll be gone forever. So what I'm gonna do, I just have a scoring tool and I'm going to curl up the little petals of these flowers. Then you'll do your big one, middle one, little one, like that. And stagger the petals. And then I like to put mine here. So glue. Okay, and then the very last thing is just gonna be to glue this to the top. I'm also gonna do a video of this same thing as the prop, and we're gonna do it as a Christmas ornament, so that will come after this. Hi, it's Kayla from the Salty Yankee, and this is the assembly tutorial for the cross prop. This is similar to the cross box, but it just stands alone, so there's less tabs to glue, there's less to keep track of. You're just gonna have, for the prop, you're just gonna have the front, the back, and then 3 tabs, and that's it. For this project, I'm actually making this into a miniature, so I can use it as an ornament. So once I assemble this, I'll also show you where to cut to put a ribbon in the top if you want to use this as a Christmas ornament. So you'll just have these 5 pieces for the structure. I have already put together my embellishment pieces, the flower and the banner cross. That will be exactly the same as the cross box, which was earlier in this video. So let's get into it. You'll have 3 tabs. You'll notice that they're marked 1, 2, and 3. And the tabs are gonna start on and these 2 crosses are identical. It's the front and the back. These tabs are gonna start on the top of the cross and go clockwise around. So 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by folding all of my tabs. Now you'll notice I've only folded these parts. I haven't folded on these lines yet because I'm gonna fold based on the shape of the cross. So I'm gonna turn one of these over because that's gonna be the back, and what I'm gonna do is, starting with number 1, right here, I am going to start here and I'm gonna line it against my cross so that I can fold properly so it makes the correct shape. So like this one goes here, which means this one folds down. Then this one goes out, so this one goes outward, like that. This one goes down, so folding down, and then folding in. So now that one is folded appropriately. And where'd we end there? So that means that number 2 will start here. So that will be our bottom, like that. So folding, folding. And then we start back here. So fold up, fold in, and fold up, like that. So now we have our pieces folded properly. And I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this down one by one all the way around the cross. Okay, so now I've got all those pieces glued on. I'm just folding these tabs down so they're flat for me to go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. But now if you're doing the prop, you can just move on, but I am gonna make this an ornament. So what I'm gonna do right now is I just need a little bit of a slit or an opening in the top. So you can do that however you want. You can take a blade and do 2 slits. You can do a hole, whatever, depending on what you're gonna do. You could even just glue hook on the top, but what I'm going to do, I'm gonna take my blade and I'm just gonna do just a little opening, just to barely get something through. And then I have my ribbon. Okay, so I'm gonna cut just a length of ribbon. Toss that back in there, get that out of here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feed this. I'm just using my needle from my glue, and I'm just gonna feed that ribbon through my tiny hole. Okay, so what I've done is I've fed my ribbon through the top, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the other end of the ribbon and do the same thing. What I actually ended up doing was using my scoring tool and using it to push it through that little hole. So I'm gonna do that again. And then I'm gonna tie a knot. And the knot can be ugly because it's gonna be inside. And then this is gonna get laid on top Okay, so I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna get this glued down, then this, then this, then this, just so I can really focus and my glue isn't gonna dry faster than I can get it together. Let's just add our details, which I've already put this together. So I'm gonna put this on the front. If you make this project, be sure to tag me. I'm on Instagram at @thesaltyyankee, or you can send me pictures and videos through email, info@thesaltyyankee.com, if you want me to share them on my socials or on my blog. Merry Christmas and thanks for watching. Bye.